family, I promise you this. I'm so glad to hang out with you today. It is Money Monday. I pray that your weekend was amazing. Shout out to my friends in Raleigh, North Carolina who came out to Will's Bistro. We had an amazing time. Got to show love to Praise 103.9. It's an honor to serve that amazing station. If you missed it, you missed it, right? Macon, Georgia, you're up next. Family, guess what? Janai Thornton, our financial specialist, she is in the house looking stunning. Hey, honey, how you doing?
I'm good. Happy Money Monday to you, Willie Moore Jr.
Listen, it is an honor to hang out with you. Money Monday, Janai Thornton is in the house, our financial specialist, and today we're speaking about something that I personally just had to pay, and I wasn't excited about it.
Right.
Life insurance.
Yeah. And I'm happy we're talking about it because whether people have it or not, it needs to be on their 2018 financial goals list.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not on your list, it's got to be. And I need you to bump this up to, like, number 1 on your list.
Yeah, that's real. The facts about this is 2018 is a year that we need to commit to this with our family, and 70% of U.S. households with children under 18 would have trouble meeting everyday living expenses within a few months if a primary wage earner were to die today.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Over 50 million people who make between $50,000 to $250,000 in an annual income don't have life insurance.
And people think it's only those of us who are struggling, the
Right.
working poor, who don't have it. You got folk out here making $250,000 a year who do not have life insurance.
They're like, we ain't messing with it.
We
I'm going
ain't
to keep
doing
all
it.
my $250.
Keeping it all, yes, absolutely.
And, you know, they say 25% of people who buy life insurance stop paying on the policy in the first 3 years. By year 10, it's almost 50% of people who actually just quit paying their life insurance.
And they quit paying altogether. But again, we all know we don't know when our appointed time is. We have to keep a policy in place at all times.
So who needs this policy? Like, when you say we need, they need, like, who are the we's and they's that need this particular life insurance?
Anybody, the people who need life insurance are the people, if someone is depending on your income. If something happens to you, your income stops.
Right.
Those families need it. And then also if you have a family where you have a parent that stays home, and then you would have to replace to get that help. You would have to spend money to get that help.
Yeah.
You also, too, need life insurance on that person as well.
That's real. So another question I want to ask is, like, when is it best to get insurance, like, through your job? Like, should you get it through your job? Like, I have a personal policy.
Right.
So should you just get it through your job? Would that be enough?
Well, normally through your job, you're going to be eligible for what's called a group life insurance policy. But the good thing about those are you don't have to take a physical.
Okay.
So those of us who have health challenges, that may be a good place for us to go.
Okay.
Now, however, you're not going to be able to get the higher death benefit that you're available on your own if you want that $500,000, $1 million.
You worth more alive. Let's just be clear.
Right. So still, it's better than nothing, though. But again, health challenges is a perfect time to get that.
Indeed. Last question during this break, just real quick. How do you know how much insurance to get? Can you say that quickly, or should we wait?
Okay, no. Here's a quick formula. You should take 10 times your income.
10 times.
10 times. So if you make $50,000 a year,
Uh-huh.
they suggest that you multiply that 10 times. So that means you would get $500,000 in insurance. But you know what I tell people? Just get what you can afford.
Get what you can afford.
Yes.
And I want to talk to you about this in terms of life insurance. I've heard people who've gotten denied
Yes.
of life insurance.
Uh-huh.
Like, who gets denied?
People get denied for different things. One, if you have a criminal record. People who have a DUI.
Wait a minute. Criminal record to get you?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because you are a higher risk. You're a much higher risk. So either A, you can potentially get denied, or it can cost you more.
Cost you more.
Yes. DUIs. People who filed for bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy gets you out of there.
Absolutely. And of course, people with health challenges as well.
Health challenges too. That's what I was thinking. Like, I was kind of hypothetically asking.
Right.
I'm thinking health challenges.
Right.
I didn't know if you caught a little Fed case. They talking about you can't get no life insurance. They ought not do
Absolutely.
people like that.
Absolutely, yes. Or it's definitely going to cost you more.
You know, Janai, I found that many people have life insurance, but if nobody knows where the policy is when it's time for the funeral, it's still tough to really even get a hold to those funds and that money. Like, how should a person go about putting their life insurance policy in a place where people can find it?
Willie, I can't tell you how many phone calls we've had with
Yeah.
people in that exact situation. Loved one has died. You're already under stress or duress.
Yeah.
And so this is what I tell people. No, you may not want your extended family to know exactly how much you have in insurance.
Right.
And I understand that. But someone who does not live in your household should know who your policy is with, and the policy number. You don't have to tell them what the death benefit is.
Right.
But they need to know who to call, what do they do if something happens to you. And a lot of times, us as couples, we never contemplate that something could potentially happen to us
Both
at
of
the
us.
same time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Or one of us could be deceased and the other one could be just, ill in a hospital. So someone outside of your household has to have, again, company name,
Okay.
policy number, and contact information. You do not again have to disclose the amount of the death benefit.
So they should have the company name,
Yes.
the policy number,
Yes.
and
Contact information.
Contact
Who?
information.
Like, who do you call? Do you have a particular insurance agent?
Mhm.
Because again, you're already under all that stress or duress. And I've known people who have looked for policies for years trying to find the information, and people are struggling knowing that they've got these expenses they need to take care of.
wow.